Happy morning, students. Welcome to Blue Stars Higher Secondary School English online class. Today, we are going to learn concord. It is nothing but subject verb agreement. So, what do you mean by concord? Concord is a singular subject takes a singular verb. So, in concord, a singular subject takes a singular verb, as well as a plural subject takes a plural verb. So a singular subject takes a singular verb and a plural subject takes a plural verb. For example, he works very hard. Here works is a singular subject, so he takes singular verb. And here they work very hard. So it is a plural verb, plural subject, so it takes a plural verb. So keep it in mind, a singular subject takes a singular verb, a plural subject takes a plural verb. For example, he works very hard, they work very hard. Next, when two subjects are joined by and the verb is plural. So listen carefully. When two subjects are joined by and the verb is plural. So if we join two subjects by and, the verb will be in plural. For example, Tom and his brother work hard. So here Tom and his brother, these are two subjects are joined by and, so the verb is in plural. His wife and children are in Madras. So here also when two subjects are joined by and, the verb is in plural. So what's the first rule? When two subjects are joined by and, the verb is plural. So if we join two subjects by and, the verb is plural. Next, when two singular subjects are joined by or, neither nor, the subject is singular. So when two singular subjects are joined by either or, neither nor, the subject is singular. When two plural subjects are joined by are, neither nor, either or, the subject is plural. So listen carefully. If we add two singular subjects are joined by or, neither nor, the subject is singular. If when two plural subjects are joined by are, neither nor, either or, the subject is plural. For example, John or his brother goes home every week. Here, when two singular subjects are joined by are, the subject is in singular. Here goes is a singular subject. Then either he or his wife has to help me. So if we add either or, the subject will be in singular. Neither the boy nor his sister has passed. So listen carefully. When two singular subjects are joined by or, neither nor, the subject is singular. While in plural subjects, cows or oxen are grazing in the field. So when two subjects are joined by are, the subject is in plural. Either oranges or apples are required. Neither the boys nor the girls are reading now. So when two plural subjects are joined by or, either or, neither nor, the subject is in plural. Next one is when a singular subject and a plural subject are joined by or, neither nor, the verb agrees with the second subject or subject nearer to the verb. So listen, when a singular subject and a plural subject are joined by or, neither nor, the verb agrees with the second subject or subject nearer to the verb. For example, John or his brothers go home every week. Either the boys or their father has come. So when a singular subject and a plural subject are joined by or, either or, neither nor, the verb. What is the verb? The verb agrees with the second subject or the subject nearer to the verb. When two subjects are joined by as well as, rather than, more than, as much as, the verb agrees with the first subject. So, if two subjects are joined by as well as, rather than, more than, as much as, the verb agrees with the first subject. For example, the boys as well as their teacher have left. The boys as well as their teacher have left. Then John, rather than his brothers, is involved in the activity. So here, when two subjects, what are the two subjects? John and brothers are joined by the word as well as or as much as or rather than more than. The verb agrees with the first subject. When two subjects are joined by, with, along, along with, together with, in the company of, in addition to, accompanied by, besides, etc., the verb agrees with the first subject. So when two subjects are joined by, with, along with, together with, in the company of, in addition to, accompanied by, besides, etc., the verb agrees with the first subject. For example, my friend with all his children has returned. The student, along with his guardian, is waiting outside the room. So, listen, when two subjects, what are the two subjects here? My friend and children. Children, when two subjects are joined by, with, along with, together with, in the company of, in addition to, accompanied by, besides, etc., surely the verb agrees with the first subject. A sentence starts with one of, each of, either of, everyone of, followed by a plural noun. The verb is singular. So, a sentence, when a sentence starts with one of, each of, either of, everyone of, followed by a plural noun, the verb is singular. For example, one of the boys has lost his pen. So here the sentence starts with one of. So here the plural followed by a plural verb. What is the plural verb? Noun here? Boys. So surely the verb is in singular, that is has. Neither of them has passed. Each of them is known to me. So when a sentence starts with one of, neither of, each of, which is followed by a plural noun, the verb is in singular. Each, every, either, neither, followed by a noun, take a singular verb. So if the sentence starts with each, every, either, neither, which is followed by a noun, it take a singular verb. For example, each boy works hard. Each girl has passed the exam. Expressions like 5 pounds, 10 rupees, 2 weeks, 3 miles, etc. are singular and take singular verbs. So the expressions like 5 pounds, 10 rupees, 2 weeks, 3 miles, etc. are singular and take singular verb. For example, 2 rupees is not a big sum. 2 weeks is not a long time. So expressions like 5 pounds, 10 rupees, 2 weeks, 3 miles, etc. are singular. So if we consider as a singular and we take a singular verb. So here 2 rupees are considered as a singular and it takes a singular verb. That is 2 rupees is not a big sum. 2 weeks is not a long time. If a sentence begins with the word there, it may take the singular or plural verb according to the number of the subject. So listen carefully. If a sentence begins with the word there, it may take the singular or plural verb according to the number of the subject. For example, there is some coffee in the pot. There are some apples in the table. So the sentence begins with the word. What is the word? There. It may take singular or plural verb according to the number of the subject. So see the example. There is some coffee in the pot. There are some apples in the table. So here coffee is a singular, so it takes a singular verb. Here apples are plural, so it takes a plural verb in the sentence. Certain nouns like deer, sheep, council, and nationality names like Indians, Africans, etc. are both singular and plural. So, certain nouns, what are certain nouns like deer, sheep, council, and nationality names like Indians, Africans, etc. are both singular and plural. So, they consider both as a singular and plural. For example, a deer is grazing in the field. So here deer is considered as a singular as well as plural. A few deer are grazing in the field. So we can consider as a singular as well as a plural. A Chinese boy is waiting near the tree. A few Chinese boys are waiting for the bus. So certain nouns like deer, sheep, council, and nationality names like Indians, Africans, etc. are both singular and plural. For example, a deer is grazing in the field. A few deer are grazing in the field. A few Chinese boys are waiting for the bus. Numerical expressions like dozen, thousand, lakh, million, etc. have plural form when they are preceded by number words. Numerical expressions like dozen, thousand, lakh, million, etc. have plural form when they are preceded by number words. For example, 2 dozen oranges are packed in this basket. So here, what are the expressions like dozen? So when they are except they have a plural form when they are preceded by number words. So 2 dozen oranges are packed in this basket. 500 books have been ordered. Next one is nouns like furniture, machinery, equipment, luggage, etc. are called class collectives. They are followed by a singular verbs. So nouns like furniture, machinery, equipment, luggage, etc. are called class collectives. So they are followed by a singular verbs. For example, the furniture was old and it has to be repaired. The luggage was carried by a boy. So here the furniture and luggage are called class collectives and they are usually followed by a singular verbs. Some nouns have plural endings but they are singular and take singular verb. So some nouns have plural endings but they are singular and take singular verb. For example, the news is too good to me. So here we are having plural endings. News, we can say plural, it is a plural, but it takes a singular and takes singular verb. Measles is not a dangerous disease. So, some nouns have plural endings, but they are singular and take singular verb. For example, the news is too good to me. Measles is not a dangerous disease. Subject names ending in ICS take singular verb. So if the subject names ends in ICS, that is X, take a singular verb. For example, physics is easy to understand. Mathematics is hard to learn. So the subject names ends in ICS. Here physics ICS and mathematics ICS. It takes a singular verb. Things made of two equal parts are always plural. So, things made of two equal parts are always plural. For example, my scissors are old. His trousers are torn. My spectacles are broken. So things made of two equal parts are always plural. Here, scissors, trousers, spectacles. So it has a two parts. So it always carries a plural noun. Name of a book or is plural, it takes singular verb. So name of a book or is plural, it takes singular verb. For example, the Arabian Nights is an interesting book. So it is the Arabian Nights is the name of a book. So it takes a singular verb. What is singular verb here is Gulliver's Travel was written by Swift. So here Gulliver's Travel is the name of a book and it takes a singular verb that is was. So name of a book or is plural, it takes singular verb. The Arabian Nights is an interesting book. Gulliver's Travels was written by Swift. Okay, students, I hope you would have understood. Please write in your grammar note or fair note because it is very, very important grammar and keep practicing with your notes. In notes, we are having lot of sentence, so keep practicing. Thank you, students. Have a good day.